Hello everybody and welcome to another live on the live. So we just finished our regular live, the members only live just finished. If you would like to become a member so you can be part of the members only live chats before the chats, all you have to do is pop right in. Click the membership button down below or whatever it is you have to do. I don't even know. Kitty gets catnip on the live. If we can find her, she's outside right now. Okay, just hitting the start button. We got the thing. There we go. Welcome everybody. Welcome to our afternoon live video, or live, whatever you want to call this. I don't even know. I'm going to get started pretty much right away on TikTok as well, I think. Just so we don't have to feel bad about it. Pirates, Parley, and Treasure. Thank you, Cap, for the name. I know it was like Pirate Night, Parley, and Treasure. But for TikTok, we're going to do Pirates, Parley, and Treasure. It'll be slightly different because you have to make it smaller. Plus, I'm going to have to get myself a nice little chocolate bar. So, oh, Holly heard that. Spotted. While I'm here, I can also charge my phone because it was going for a little while. Nino, hi, hello, what's going on? One thing we do plan to do, once we have the tender for our boat, we're going to do some live streams, putting around the marina. We'll get out Holly's EcoFlow River 2. We'll bring the Starlink with us maybe, or we'll maybe try to do it with just our cell phone stuff. We'll have to see.
Hello everybody.
If you guys are on TikTok, double tap the screen. Help us get to 10K likes before the first 10 minutes. We are good. Nina, how are you today?
It's so finally warm out. The sun is beaming.
Yeah. Can you guys see the sunbeam hitting me here? Sally, what did you say? I missed it. Sorry. Hey guys, what's up? Not too much. We're just hanging out. We are in Canada. Yes, we're on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada. Hello, Darren. Welcome. How are you doing? Definitely AI. Maybe. If I was AI, could I do this? Probably. Looks so cozy. Sorry, I'm choking on chocolate bar here. It's very cozy. The boat's very nice. The weather is finally beautiful out. We can hopefully start sailing pretty soon. Sad, we're doing good. Holly and I just chilling here. What is Holly up to?
Tapping.
Tapping. Oh yeah, I gotta help. Guys, we gotta get to 10K likes before the first 10 minutes. Really does help with the stream.
Gary, thank you for reposting.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. And Darren, don't feel like you have to. I do appreciate the gesture and everything. And if you do that, that would be amazing. But of course, we don't want to, like, you know, put pressure on you to do that too. If you don't want to do it, if you can't afford it, don't feel like you have to. That's that'll be on us eventually. But I do appreciate even the thought of that. If you were a you, could do that. If I were an AI, possibly. Does it get cold in winter? Do you guys manage the cold weather? So Holly and I moved onto the boat October 24th. We are in Canada, but we are on Vancouver Island, so it's a very mild winter compared to most of Canada. The coldest we got was -10, and that was like 1 or 2 nights. For the most part, it was like -5 at night and +5 during the day, so. Sailboaters Club, woo woo! We just finished doing the members only live stream before the live. If you guys want, you can become a member and have exclusive access to the members only live stream before the live, where you guys get to see all the sneak peeks of upcoming stuff, plus just hang out and chat. Today we were talking about horror movies for some reason. Also, Kitty was outside. We were on the deck. It was pretty nice. Psst, psst, psst. Where's the kitty at?
She's still outside.
She's sleeping right now. I don't know if you'll find her. Meow meow. I can do a. I'll do a tour for you guys actually right off the bat.
I mean, she's awake.
Is she? I'll go find her and we can find the kitty. Go set sail. We do plan to do that soon. Don't worry. That's coming up. We are inside a boat. I'll show you guys outside right now. Hello. You're in India. That's awesome. We're in Canada. No pressure is for tires. I appreciate it. We're in Canada. We're on Vancouver Island. What's up, Nomad? Not too much. We're not nomading enough yet, but we will be soon. We're doing good, Dancing in the Rain. How are you doing today?
Yes,
nice to see you.
Dancing.
I mean, at LF Ball, we have doors. I'll show you right now if you want to know.
We're airing
And
out
the
right
price
now.
is right. It is quite a bit cheaper than living in an apartment. I mean, so the cheapest condo around us is $360,000. Our boat was $36,000. It's cheaper than most new vehicles. And then we do pay $575 a month for the marina right now, but that won't be forever either. Hopefully this summer we will be out sailing and we won't be at the dock, so that'll be basically free for that part anyway. But yeah, so how we survived in the winter, again, it was -10, so it did get kind of cold. We have 2 electric heaters, a diesel heater, and a propane heater. And stay safe from Malaysia. Thank you. We're in Canada, and we will stay as safe as we can. It's always nice to see you too, Dancing. Does it float? Does the boat float? Yeah, we're in the water right now. There's a couple docks we can fuel up at. How much are... I mean, I'll show you right now for free. Just kidding. Do you speak French? Bonjour? I'm not very good at French. I'm not going to lie. Holly can speak a very small amount.
I just recognize some words.
Oh, wait, did I set this up correctly? Why is the YT so low right now? There's a bunch of random people, right? So it has to be. That's fine. Okay. I just wonder what happened there. We had members only live before the live, so I was wondering if I accidentally did this one as members only as well.
Daddy Ice in the house.
Welcome. We pay taxes. I wouldn't specifically say boat taxes. When you buy the boat, you have to pay taxes depending where you are. Everyone's got some sugar in them, my dude. That's just how life is. No kids. We don't have kids. Have a great day. Thank you, Sally. If you want to stick around, I'm about to do a quick tour so you guys can see outside the boat. But if you gotta go, I understand. But I'm gonna do... Boom! That's all you get. There's the bananas on the boat. So, if I don't step on the... Did I click anything? No, we didn't. Okay, this is the quick boat tour. Not gonna go too in-depth. I'll show you guys outside really quickly. There's the front V-berth. We mainly use it for storage. We're gonna make it into like a big closet for clothing and stuff. Computer. There's the live. There's the camera you guys see us on most of the time. The bananas on the boat, I know. We got our electronics, VHF radio, propane flashing thingy. We got our propane stove and oven right here. And we got the 12-volt converter fridge in there. We got our sink. We got our drinks. We got a dehumidifier, air fryer, stairs with the Yanmar diesel engine, the bathroom complete with shower, toilet, the sink peanuts, the steps that go outside. Here's the kitty, the captain. So whoever was saying, pss, 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 there she is. Right now we have the wind blockers up. So the wind around here is still pretty cool, even though the sun is really nice. So we put up these blankets just to block it. But here is the ocean. So hopefully it's not getting too laggy now that I'm far away from the computer. You guys will have to let me know when I come back in. But yeah, here's the Pacific Ocean, Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Another little island across from us, which is why we're in such a well-protected area. We don't get a lot of wind, waves, or anything like that. Although the tide does go up and down by about 20 feet, 15 to 20 feet. Yeah, very beautiful, and the weather is nice out today. And Kitty is loving it. And we're going to do a live stream soon, hopefully, of us actually getting out with the boat. And soon we'll have a tender as well. And we'll do like a members-only tender ride or something like that. So if you guys want to become a member on the YT, welcome, join it.
We definitely looked up those air plants. We want the whole boat.
Yeah, we want air plants all over the place. Oh, that's why. Hold on. This is wrong.
Oh, no.
Switch, refresh. There we go. Thursday Night's Pirate. That makes more sense. There we go. I was wondering why I was only showing 3 people. It's because I had the wrong thing up. The algorithm thinks we don't see enough of each other. The cap is the kitty, but yeah, welcome. Welcome back. Hopefully it's not a bad thing that you pop into our lives all the time and get shown it. I do appreciate that the algorithm is at least showing a few people. Thank you guys for being here. We do appreciate everyone. Yeah, if I tried to speak French, I could get by with like a very few words. Maybe I could ask to go to the bathroom. Isn't it bagnio? Isn't that bathroom?
I mean,
something like that.
Close to that, yeah. We would always say "Preacher à la salle de bain."
Salle de bain. Okay, so I would not understand a single word anyone French speaking would say. Unfortunately, I wish I knew more, but that's just not the cards I were dealt in real life. Also, Dancing in the Rain. Thank you very much for the heart. Me appreciate it.
But I don't even know if that's fully right.
We do not have AC, Daddy Ice. Unfortunately, we don't know how hot it gets. Right now it's already warm in here, and it's only 17 degrees Celsius out. So I can only imagine when it's 30 degrees out how hot it'll be in here. We do have lots of ways to open up windows and stuff.
Yeah, and open up that cold blanket.
We're going to have to, blast some fans in through the outdoors. The stream is good while it's outside. Thank you, Cap. Appreciate it. Sometimes I worry that getting too far away it'll start to lag. I think sometimes it has, but recently it's been pretty good.
Dancing in the Rain, thank you for the 9 roses.
Oh, yeah. And the 2 pops. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, no way. Aww.
Up to... We have never been there, Darren. No. You guys ever go up to the Chief in Squamish? I've only been to Squamish like one time. And that was passing through on my way to Whistler, so I haven't been to Squamish very often. Actually, Dad, are you in the chat right now? Have we ever been to Squamish besides when I went with myself?
Oh, wow. Not today. Not today.
Does the heat inside make you feel musty when you wake up? The sticky, icky feeling? Not really. I mean, like I said, so far at nighttime here, it gets down to like 5 or so degrees, 5 to 8 degrees Celsius. In the daytime, it starts to warm up, and then we get up to like the 18, 20. So we're still like early days, spring, when it's not that warm yet. We'll have to see. We've only owned the boat in colder months. We bought it October 24th, which is kind of like the same as it is now. Dancing in the Rain, thank you for the 5 year awesomes. Appreciate it.
I don't think you are, Junior. I don't think you are.
We should sail to England. I think we'd like to go to England one day. We're on the wrong coast to get there, but one day. And no, I didn't cut the hair off. My hair's always been like this. I have the shaved sides. It's just in a ponytail on my head. I still have all the hair. Guys, you look very kind and awesome. Appreciate it, Basil. Aww. Thank you. Sorry, I'm behind on the chat, guys. I'm trying to catch up here.
Daddy Ice, thank you so much for the necklace.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I'm right here, Patrick. I'm just, like, beside the camera.
Sometimes it's good to be off camera for a minute. We don't have to clean the bottom every month, although the more you clean it, the better off you usually are. You got a boat? Do the math. What am I trying to do? Oh, I mean, you better be paying real well. That's all I'm saying.
Yes,
easy 90-minute hike, unbelievable views of the area, so worth the energy. Well, if we ever do sail up that way, Darren, we probably will do something like that. That sounds fun. Give me a bite. You guys want a Snickers bar? There's a little bit left. We have not gone through the Panama Canal, no. Holly and I have never actually even left where we are right now. Like, we've kind of been in this area, but we haven't left Canada at all, or even, like, BC on our boat yet. Well, we've only been on board for 6 months so far. Zings were checked last spring.
They're good, remember?
They were
redone.
You
they were 74%.
74, exactly. Now they're 74.7. Are you going to Leslie Beach this summer? Not sure. I don't know. There's all these beaches and places people keep talking about. I'm not even sure where they are. Where is Leslie Beach at? Holly's right here, Patrick. Zings were checked in the spring. Sinking the boat is easier than cleaning it, just saying. Welcome, not sailboats. Good to see you here, as always. That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen.
But you have heard of me.
Would you visit the Middle East one day, and which country would you visit? Honestly, I would like to, yes. I would love to visit the Middle East. I don't know which countries. Holly and I wouldn't want to go currently because of the political situation with the U.S. and everybody, but it would be very cool to visit the Middle East one day. And I don't know which countries. Pretty much all of them would be cool to visit. We have some friends. What's that guy's name? And where is he at? The guy with he always talked. I can't think of his name. I don't even know if we knew his name because it was in another language. He was in our lives before. He's in the desert somewhere. He like close to a desert, and it looks really cool. I always forget his name though. We will probably travel down to Mexico eventually, so we'll be going through the states. Do you ever get boring? Genuine question. Also, what's your first trip plan? And sorry guys, I am behind on chat, which is why it seems like we have a big stream delay. We do not get bored very often. We have lots to do on the boat, both fixing, cleaning, working. We also have video games on the boat. We can make videos. We go live all the time. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, that's cool. I'm actually from Saskatchewan. That's where I was born. I was born in Regina, but I also lived in Saskatoon, Outlook, and Looseland. Often get scurvy? Never, because we have bananas on our boat. Also other fruits and vegetables. Hi from Nova Scotia. Hello, Nova Scotia. Egypt would be very cool. I actually knew an old Egyptian man who was pretty cool, although he didn't really want to go back, but I do know there's a lot of really good people there as well. Where was I going with that? I already forgot. Oh yeah, we did get a little bit bored in the wintertime, so Holly and I bought the boat October 24th of 2025, and we got a little bit sick of waiting around in the winter, but now the weather is here, so we can go outside a lot more, which is very nice. Do wear the top, not in Middle Eastern, they make you cut that over. I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about top knot? This is not a top knot, this is the ponytail. I wouldn't call this a top knot at all. But I mean, usually I have my hair down. It's just right now I have my hair up because I was doing stuff on the boat outside. My friend lives in a boat in Squamish Harbor. He worked RDC Fine Homes in Whistler. He is an amazing dude. He sailed his boat from East Coast to West Coast of Canada. Did he go up through the Northwest Passage or whatever they call it? I think that'd be cool to do. I'm not sure if I'd be brave enough. Holly and I, I'm not sure, are good enough at that, but... And yeah, Holly and myself, we're good. Yeah. It's hard to get bored when we have each other as well. And yeah, my sister does live in Abbotsford, so potentially we could sail almost right to her house. She's on the Fraser River. She's not quite right on the river, but she's close. It's like a kilometer or two walk from the river. Cece's outside. If you guys want, I'll pop outside and show you. She's hanging out on deck. She's enjoying the sun. So Holly and Cece are doing the same thing.
Well, I mean, she's in the shade, just resting.
Yeah.
She was up early.
And Dancing in the Rain, Holly and I should say, we met at the city of Calgary where we worked for 12 years. So we were both working there for pretty much the same amount of time. I think I started like 1 year before you.
Yeah, I think so.
But then she ended up working for 8 months longer than I did at the end. So we ended up meeting each other at the very, very end of our time there, the last like 2 or 3 years. And then we started dating. We went to Ghost Lake. We went to the forest. And we decided to buy a boat. We have not seen any mermaids now. Miles Stewart. I don't know if I do remember you from the other live streams. I apologize. There's been a lot of people coming and going. It's hard to always differentiate between different people. Do you have a memorable thing you said during that live stream that I might remember? Hollywood foul with Marine Grove lower time and lose efficiency. 100%, yeah. We hauled the boat out. Yeah, so our boat was hauled out last spring before we bought it. It was hauled out, repainted, all the zincs replaced before we bought it last spring. We will probably swim underneath it ourselves and just do a quick cleaning of the boat, but we have fresh anti-fouling paint, so it comes off pretty easy currently. Istanbul, that'd be a cool place to visit as well. I love you very much. Oh wow, appreciate it. I'm glad you are enjoying that. He went south around by Chile. Oh wow, so he went all the way down to Chile and then back up the other coast. That would be a cool trip as well. I never even thought about that, but that would be an amazing one. Yeah, Panama Canal would be cool too, but it's very expensive. You guys want to see the outside? I'll show you the outside. Life does find a way, yes. Hold on, guys. I'll go outside. Give me a second. And sorry, yeah, we're on Vancouver Island. No, really, Cap. Interesting. And thank you, Mine. Sorry. I'm just eating the chocolate bar, which is, my mouth is full, so I didn't want to like say anything. I will quickly show you guys the outside. Give me like 10 seconds. We're switching to my phone. I'm grabbing the microphone. I will show you guys the outside. So if you guys want a tour of the inside, I can do that as well. But for now, I will quickly just do a little scan of the inside so you can get an idea. Bedroom over there, that's kind of where the cat litter is. 3D printer, which we have been 3D printing parts. Bathroom with sink peanuts. And then the outside. So here's the kitty, everybody. I can't see your questions while I'm out here because my phone doesn't show them because of the multi-stream thing. But I can quickly show you guys outside. I'll come back in to answer some more questions, but I'll show you outside a little bit. The water is beautiful. The sun is nice. There's Holly just chilling on deck. We can travel soon. We're hoping to get out very, very soon. Oh, the wind is actually not even cold today. Yeah, Cece really does love the boat. Look at her. She was on the solar panels early before they got too hot. I should do a live stream outside sometime. We can use Holly's laptop to do an outdoor live stream. Maybe we'll set that up for tomorrow or something like that. Anyway, guys, we're back. The heat's been okay. It hasn't been that hot, mind overdose. It's been, you know, like almost 20 degrees a couple of days. What is it right now, actually? It's apparently 22, so it's actually just over 20. It's very, very nice outside today. I must cast sleep later. Have a good one, Darren. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. Did Cece adapt to the boat? She did. She loves the boat. It took her probably about a week to kind of get used to everything. I think the thing that took her the longest was the sounds. So when Holly and I would walk up on deck, the banging up on top, she couldn't figure out the correlation between us going out the door and making the noise to, like, she thought someone was attacking us pretty much. After she figured that out, we took her out through the hatch. We tried to show her that, like, the inside and outside, they're all connected. Eventually, when she got over that, she loves the boat, and she likes to walk around out there all the time. Vault 3 Badass, please sign my account. I wish I was Vault 3 Badass. Then I'd have a lot more zeros in my bank account. Mansfield, Nottingham. England, hello England. Do we have some fans? We do. We have, so the heaters we have also have fan mode. They're not the best fans, of course. We got like 2 of those. So we got a heater up front, heater back there that have fan modes, which do help. And then we have 2 small little fans that can plug into like USBs. We should get more of those though. Try 1 second, guys. Just eating on the live here. Where are we from? Holly and I are in Canada. We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Life here is not that tough. I mean, it's not easy all the time, but it's not the worst thing in the world. There's lots to do. Lots of things to see. It's amazing. The outdoors is very beautiful, and the spring is finally here. You can go to Europe soon. We could head to Europe. The problem is we're on the wrong side of North America. We would definitely have to either go through the Northwest Passage, which is kind of sketchy with a boat like ours. It would be better to have a steel or aluminum hull boat, something that can take some ice. The other thing is we could go south through the like Chile area. That obviously would be a very long trip. We'd have to go up the other coast and then across over. Or we'd have to go through the Panama Canal, which is very, very expensive. So right now we plan to stay on the west coast. We'll sail down to Mexico, visit a couple of our friends like Trina along the way, Breaking Winds. Go down to Mexico to Baja Peninsula, hang out there for a bit, maybe see the Baja 1000, which would be sick. And then eventually we'd like to sail into like South America maybe a little bit. Central America, South America, maybe over into the Pacific a little ways and maybe up to like Hawaii or something. I have no idea. We do play Battlefield. We haven't played for a couple of days now. We've been playing Windrose, yeah. Holly and I have been playing Windrose lately. We're not in Washington, but we're very close. We're north of Washington in British Columbia, Canada, on Vancouver Island. So there's the San Juan Islands in Washington State. Just north of there is the big Vancouver Island. We're on that. Let's travel to Bermuda. Bermuda would be cool. I'd go to Bermuda. Holly and I would love to visit there one day. Again, wrong coast, we would have to go through the Panama Canal. So I think if we were going to do that, we'd probably end up going further south and go through the... What's that passage that Breaking Wind always talks about? I always forget it. Not the really crazy, bad, stormy one, but there's another passage you can go through. Yeah, Drake's Passage is a scary one. There's another one further north that kind of is a bit safer, for especially for smaller boats. Because that pick looks like my area. That's actually not a pick. That's actually live outside the boat right now. But, yeah, not quite Washington, but very similar. I mean, our geography is basically identical to Washington State. Myrtle Beach. I've never been there either. It is very beautiful, and the weather is finally very nice. I've been to all the San Juan Islands in over by... Yeah, so we have not been to the San Juans yet. We'll probably end up sailing down. We're very close to those. We're like less than a... We could probably do it in like less than a day on our sailboat. Hello, Nomad. What's going on? How are you doing? If you guys are wondering, Holly is just outside right there. She's just chilling in the sun, enjoying her afternoon. Which, can you blame her? It's so nice outside. I should get out there myself. You got a haircut? I did not get a haircut. No, I know it looks like I did. I've had the sides of my head have been shaved for a very long time. It's just very nice in the summertime when it gets hot. I can put my hair up and then I get a cool breeze. But I can just undo the hair and it goes everywhere again. So, took your father-in-law golfing on one of the islands. I guess they would probably be very, very beautiful islands to have a golf course on. No, you're good, Lucas. I mean, Holly did trim them recently, so the sides have been recently trimmed up, which maybe makes it look more like a more recent thing. But it isn't very recent. Holly just, you know, tidies it up a bit for me every so often. Bring you some Timbits. I don't know if you've been to Tim Hortons lately, but it's not as good as it once was. But Timbits are still good. Holly and I could go for some. We haven't had Timbits in a while. The way your hair looks fits you. Appreciate it. You could get that style. Well, thank you. I have actually had very similar styles like this before. With like the shorter version. So I've had the short hair on top with the very shaved sides as well. I've kind of done all of that kind of stuff. I do know how to golf, but I'm not going to pretend I'm good at it. My grandma and grandpa used to golf. My grandma and grandpa taught me how to golf. So I do know how I haven't done it in a long time, so I would definitely be rusty and bad at it. Are you enjoying life like you want on the boat? Yeah, so far for the most part. I mean, we would like to do more sailing, but that's coming soon. The weather is getting better and better. What about the beard and mustache? You like both? I mean, I don't mind doing this. I have shaved it all off. If I shave, I look like a child because of, I don't know, I just got baby face, I guess. But I don't mind this, but I mean, to each their own. I think Holly likes this, and that's more important to me. I don't care how I look so much, as long as Holly doesn't mind. Sorry? Well, I know, but I'm just saying, it's not like something that like really bothers me either way, so as long as you're into it, I don't care. Not that you tell me how to do it or anything, it's just, you know. Why are you sitting like that? How should I sit? Is there a way I should sit? Or are you worried because I'm like lounging? Part of the reason is I'm literally on a bed right now. Also, this camera is angled up really high, so that's kind of like more straight out. Straight out. It almost sounded like a Canadian accent there. But because of that, the camera is now... Yeah, I angle the camera down. Hey, that's all good, Cat. That's all good. Kitty Cat, where are you at? She's still just snoozing. Yeah, sorry. Prime lifts. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to be sitting. What do you suggest? Yeah, Cap and Swimming Pumpkin, they already got their fix of chatting in the members-only pre-live stream that you guys could be a part of if you become members on our channel. We do a members only channel first, and then we usually go live with everybody else. So if you want to do that, become a member. She does not like the me with the beard or mustache. I mean, that's fair enough too. I would assume. I don't really care either way. It doesn't bother me to not have it. It's just one of those things. I don't care. Okay. I was just checking. I don't know. I'm just lounging here, I suppose. I'm tired out myself from them running. I know, the cats are fast. Cece is getting a bit older now, so she's been slowing down, but she still can be fast when she wants to be. What are you doing today? Holly and I are just kind of chilling right now. Doing the live. I don't care, I was just asking. Sorry, is it weird? I guess I'm asking you that. Is this a weird way to sit? I'm not sure. That's just, you know, one of those things. We have not used any of those, Steven. No, we haven't had a chance. One day, maybe. Hold on, I'm going to change this again. See if this affects anything with them about. I'm just going to try something. I have a test to do.
Testing. Make me feel bad.
Why?
I was outside, it was so nice.
You can go back outside. You don't have to worry about being in here.
It's okay.
I'll never get my fix. Thank you, Cap. You've always been so kind and like hanging out with us and stuff. We do appreciate you. No, it's not weird. Let's move on. I mean, you asked. I'm just curious what you're asking about. I'm not trying to make it weird. I'm sorry. I just don't understand what I was sitting like, I guess. It got really quiet over here for some reason. But I changed it back to this and we'll see what happens.
Mm. Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. We'll just give it a test run. I mean, technically, we live on the boat because it's on water. I don't know. You're asking the wrong questions here, I think. So I don't know. Is it inside the boat? We technically are on the boat all the time, too. We're on top, we're inside, we're everywhere. So I don't know if you live aboard or inboard. I don't know. You're probably right. I hate tests. I know. Me too.
Let's move on already.
The inaccessibility is what made the San Juans great. I've never been to the San Juan, so I guess they are kind of inaccessible. How old are you both? I am 38. I will be 39 very shortly, though.
I'm 34.
Yes, Breaking. We do live on in our boats. How are you doing, Breaking? What's going on today?
It's true.
It's true, everybody. Welcome. And then the chat just dies off. Any other questions? Just no, it's all good. I'm good. Off the dock, in the bay, testing stuff. Always testing. There's another test going on. Is it expensive living on a boat? It is not that expensive. Holly and I have found it to be cheaper than where we previously lived. We used to pay $9.50 a month at a, what do you call those? Like a illegal basement suite. It wasn't like a regulation proper suite. If it was, it probably would have been closer to like the $1,000 or $1,200 mark, maybe even more. We currently only pay $575 a month to be parked where we are. We also obviously own the boat, so our boat was 36,000 Canadian dollars or 27,000 US dollars, which is 10 times cheaper than the cheapest condo you can buy right now for the area that we're currently in. So yeah, it's pretty cheap. What are you testing, Breaking? Monthly, Holly and I pay probably close to the $1,400 mark. That's everything. That's like, it might be a little bit of a conservative estimation. It's hard to guess with food because food prices are on the island here are the prices seem to change dramatically. We pay kind of like $100-$150 a week on food or like grocery store stuff. Depends on the week. Often we'll pay like an $80 one and then there'll be like a $108 one kind of thing. So I don't know. It's kind of all over the place. But Then we pay 180 for Starlink, or 190. I think it's 189 exactly for unlimited roaming package, which means we can leave the dock with it and still have internet. We pay around $100 a month for insurance, which we pay yearly, so we don't, we don't do the monthly thing, but if we break it down, that's what it is. Yeah. And Claudia, my hair is still the same, actually. It's in a ponytail right now. Still up on my head. How are you guys? We're good breaking. We're doing really good. I'm practicing anchoring and calibrating my GPS. Anchoring's tricky, honestly. That's what happened to Holly and I. The first time we anchored, we dragged anchor. A lot of great spots in San Juans and BC where an anchor and dinghy only situation. Yeah. Please notice the shiny boats outside. Holly actually scrubbed. Yeah, Holly was outside scrubbing the boat a little bit yesterday. This boat is a 1989 Nomad, a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. What if a big wave goes whoosh? I mean, I guess we'll be riding that wave like a surfer or something like that.
We'll be doing 9 knots.
Yeah, we'll break our record. Yeah, that's food and everything, Tina. Again, that might be slightly conservative. That was like Holly and I adding everything up, and I don't think we missed anything. $575 for the dock, around $100 to $150 for electricity. In the summer, it'll be cheaper because we use our heaters a lot right now. Although, like I said, recently we've been turning off in our in the daytime. We don't even have the heaters on anymore. So right now that's going to go down by quite a bit, probably down to like $50 a month for electricity. Showers and stuff, we probably do like what, $30 a month maybe, or less than that actually.
I think that it's like $25 a month or something. It could be a little bit more sometimes.
Washer and dryer, we do it like every week or so. So that's probably like 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. So like $12 a month for that.
Well, I think like the showers and around here, like
$30 a month or something like that.
Yeah.
And then like 190 for Starlink. And then food is estimated around $100 a week, but that can really change depending on a lot of things. And I don't know what the final cost of that is, but I think when we did the math, it was like $1,400 for everything. I got clickbaited. You got clickbaited because of the hair? Fluctuate, yeah, it really fluctuates for food around here, especially on the island. The potato prices went up and down by $4 within the same week. Permission to come aboard. Welcome aboard, Haxton. What's going on? Getting it back in order. That's crazy breaking. Anchoring's not too bad. Holly and I were thinking about making a video where we go and try to live exactly like we are right now on the marina. I think that'd be a fun video where we just like attempt to break our battery banks basically. Hello friends, greetings from Mexico, from the state of Monterrey. Monterrey. Okay, I just can't read. Nuevo Leon, blessings. Appreciate it. We would love to visit your beautiful country one day. Holly and I actually have dreams of sailing down to Mexico. Hopefully, maybe this year. That's the dream goal, but we'll have to see how things turn out. Is it crazy? Is the heat crazy there? In the summertime, it can get to like 30 degrees Celsius or even up to 40, depending on what part of the country you're in. It doesn't usually get that hot here, though. But right now, it's only like 22 degrees Celsius. Taxes are a bit cheaper than living on land because we don't have to pay property taxes on a boat because we don't have a property.
Ooh. I want to go to Mexico.
Yeah, $40 to heat my house. Can't get a better price than that. Exactly. I know when I had a place, because I think when we got our rent, it was all in, right? It was all just one thing. That's the nice thing about renting is we just had to like pay one fee. We didn't have to even pay for internet. So that took a lot out of it, but we ended up paying probably with food and everything more than the $1,400. Yeah.
And our internet was way poor quality compared to this.
Yeah, the Starlink's actually better quality than our previous internet. Holly and I have been on this boat for about 6 months now, as of the 24th. So like, whatever that is, 6 months and like 4 days. Very beautiful beaches in Mexico. I know, I've seen pictures. My sister has been down there. They lived there for a little while, and I would like to go visit all the beaches down there as well.
Yeah, and we're definitely trying to eat cheaper. If there's a sale, we're getting the sale. We eat plain and the same.
Yeah, we eat like a lot of ground beef, a lot of like rice noodles, a lot of rice. So the cheaper stuff we buy in like bigger bulk, like the rice and
Yeah.
We do buy like meats and stuff because we do like to eat fairly healthy, but it's not always. We try to buy like sales on a lot, like Holly said. I'm done asking when. I mean, breaking, to be fair, I think the best time for us to head to Mexico itself is usually the end of the year. But I mean, we'll be doing stuff a lot before then.
Aw.
Bro's been on the dock. I mean, since it's just myself and Holly here, we have been on the dock for about 6 months because we've only been on the boat for 6 months. So the year thing is a slightly out of proportion there.
I mean, together, if you add them up, it's been a year.
No, I was thinking it'd be the opposite because we split the difference. So the 6 months is 3 months each. So we've only been on the dock for 3 months if you count it like that.
Hello, Penny.
And yeah, Cap, that would be very cool. I'd be scared of losing it, but that would be a cool picture. Have you ever watched, what's that show called? Below the Deck? They do that a lot.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mexico's fun. I've been a bunch. Yeah, Mexico's awesome. The people are super nice as well. Wow, that's a lot of taxes, scooter guy. Cancun and Ensenada. A month in Mexico City. Does it ever become overwhelming? I mean, there are days that things are like overwhelming, but for the most part it's been good. From the state of Monterrey, we're famous for making delicious carne asada, roasted goat, and barbecue. I love barbecue. We would love to come and have some barbecue. Where is that state? I gotta look that up. Hold on. I'm not super familiar with all the states down in Mexico. I know what the country looks like for the most part, but I can't think where Monterrey would be. Oh, up there. So it's closer to the east coast of Mexico a little bit. On that side, anyway. I would go to Jamaica, too. I think we'd go to Jamaica. We had a friend that used to go there all the time. And yeah, breaking, we know. We're going to see storms no matter what. But usually people sail down from Canada, usually end of August, early fall. But of course there will be storms no matter what you do. So we'll have to see how the weather is doing and how we feel with our boat and stuff. I still cough up pollen.
Pollution.
I appreciate it, Apple. I hope it's not too bad. I mean, right now we're just hanging out at the dock, so it's not super exciting, but... Hello, Sphinx. How's it going? It has to get boring at some point, right? I mean, does sitting in your house get boring? If anything, we're just sitting in our house like a regular person would do at the end of their day. So... I guess if you get bored in your house, yeah, we get bored on the boat occasionally. The thing is, our house can move and we can take it different places, have a new view. So no, I'd say it hasn't been. We do ride, Mike. We do live on a boat. Your name is interesting. Finance? You mean we finance the boat? No, the boat is fully paid off. Hello, Thermos Stocked. What's going on? Why ice melting? I'm not sure what you're talking about. There's no ice here. Cheap margaritas. Sorry, I'm not sure why you think there's ice melting. Where do you see ice melting? We're in Canada, Vancouver Island. There is no ice here.
I guess it's that time.
I guess. Yeah, apparently a few people decided to get off school early and become trolls for a minute. That's all good. Why is life so hard right now? Because the world's in a weird state, I think. Yeah, exactly. Boats always have beachfront property. Or oceanfront, whatever you want.
Our boat does not have a trailer. It would be a big process to trailer.
We got it's actually a fairly small keel. It's only 6, I
6, I think.
4.6 feet. But it would still have to be that tall and then taller so the boat could sit on top of it. You could totally do it, but yeah, it didn't come with one. It's not like a trailerable boat, but it can be done.
And then 13,000 pounds plus another 5 for the keel.
So you would need a pretty big truck, pretty big trailer.
And then 55 feet of mast.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd have to take down the mast, or the mast. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Also, I couldn't think. We do not live stream 24 hours a day. Sorry, 24/7. We only live stream usually a couple hours every day. You just must pop on at the same time every day, Kevin. And KK, I'm not sure what that last comment meant. I read it over a few times. I'm not sure I understand. You live in a boat and you don't pay taxes. I mean, we do pay taxes just like everyone else. We just don't pay property tax. Love you. Appreciate it, Chris. Same reason. How often do you... I mean, I'm not sure what we're talking about there. I have an idea, but we'll just leave it there. Yeah, very big truck and trailer. I don't know what you'd even need. You wouldn't need a semi-truck. You could probably get away with like a, Ford F450 or something bigger, but... I do, I guess. Yeah, if you're on the same times, we usually do the same live stream the same every day as well. And it is Thursday. Thursdays are always odd. I feel like middle of the week is very odd times to stream. The good streams or the better, more exciting streams are usually on the weekends. Nice haircut. Technically, people keep saying it's a haircut. It's not a haircut. I've had this hair the same for like a year. We did recently trim the sides a bit more, but they were always like this. I've had the side of my head shaved for at least a year now. I have the long hair. It's just up on my head right here.
Is there any reflections?
Sorry? You're good. I think. Yeah, look for the... I think you're good. It is 22 degrees here right now, Forrest. Last I looked, it supposedly is 22 degrees. Yeah, 22 degrees Celsius as of right this second.
You must have double up here.
I can't believe that. I know. Same hair. Don't worry. Same hair. I just have it up on my head. So the price of this boat was 36,000 Canadian. So Holly and I bought this boat in October 24th of 2025. That's a great time to buy and a horrible time to sell because it's the end of the sailing season and beginning of winter here, so you can't really go anywhere then. So it was the best time for us to buy. The boat was actually for sale for 44,000. We talked them down again because of the time of year and a few things that we needed to fix on the boat. So if you want to buy a boat and you want to buy it the cheapest possible, it's best to buy in the fall here. But depending where you are in the world, that you might not have that option.
Yeah, for real.
And we just rent the parking spot. We're not planning to be here forever. It's kind of like a short-term hangout spot. So yeah, 36,000 Canadian dollars or 27,000 US dollars if you're American. What's air conditioning like on a boat, and what do you guys do when there's a storm? We don't have AC on this boat. It is possible to get it, but this boat is too old and not as high class as some boats, I guess. And when there's a storm, we just hang out the dock. It's been storm season since we bought the boat. Basically, October to May is storm season here. So we've owned the boat the entire storm season. We've just hung out the dock. It's a very safe, secure location. And Holly and I don't really slam doors, no. Holly and I don't fight a lot. If we have an argument, it's like it's usually fair. Yeah, it's not like an explosive fight. Holly and I will talk about stuff. We usually talk it over a little bit. One of us might get quiet. If one of us is grumpy, it's probably because we haven't eaten yet or we are tired because the kitty cat woke us up too early. For the most part, we do very well together. We've worked together in small spaces. We've used to go camping on Crown Land in a rooftop tent all the time. So we're very used to small spaces. And how's it going, Steve? It's going well. How are you? Oops. Yeah, Kitty is the big problem. Yeah, if you buy a boat right before summer, that's when everybody is trying to sell and everyone is buying. It's a very hard time to buy a boat, and they're usually at their highest prices. So if you want to buy a boat for cheap, you don't want to buy it in the summer. But of course, you usually want to buy a boat when you want to take it out. So, people still do all the time. We pay about $575 a month for the marina we're at right now. It depends on your footage of your boat, though. Ours is 35.5 feet long, but I'm pretty sure they give us a little bit of a deal because of the spot they put us in. And yeah, there's some legal. So basically, when you buy a boat, it's kind of like buying a house. You do have to do a title transfer. You can do it yourself. You just have to use. There's a government website for that in Canada. I don't know if the U.S. and other countries. I'm sure they all have something similar, but that's very specifically for Canada. They used to do 10-year registration. They recently changed it to 5, but Holly and I got it before that, so we have the 10-year registration. That's when you would want to change your boat's name if you want to change it, because if you don't, then you have to like basically re-register the whole boat. So there was the title transfer registration, and then they also checked. They did like a lien check to make sure that the boat had no problems with like a lien against it or anything. And then they transfer it in your name. You get the transfer. You fill out some paperwork. You get some insurance, and you're good to go. And after this spot, Holly and I plan to go like sail around here. Do you live in or on or in? I mean, I don't know. We technically go on top all the time too, so we do both. I guess I could change the name to we live on/in our boat. Would that make everyone feel better? But after here, Holly and I plan to sail around BC a little bit and then down to Mexico eventually. That's kind of the goal. Breaking wind, we will get there one day, I promise you. How do you get a man like me? I mean, you gotta be a lady like Holly, I suppose. Luckily for me, I met somebody that was very like-minded and likes to do a lot of the same things. Holly and I play games together. We motorcycle together. We bought a sailboat together. We've lived in a small basement suite together. We kind of have a lot of the same ideas. So I guess you just have to find somebody that has a lot of similar relationship goals and ideas of what they want to do with their life. Holly and I have been through a lot in life, just with like health and accidents and things like that. So this for us is like the piece at the end of maybe a hard life, or whatever you want to call that. Our relationship is girlfriend boyfriend. She is mine, I am hers. Hello Parksville, how is the weather there? Probably the similar to here, so like 20 something degrees Celsius. Yeah, exactly, Cap. Sometimes you don't need a ton in life to just enjoy yourself. Honestly, having a small boat that you can hang out on that costs less than most houses is all you need. Who are you? Where are you? I am Brian. Holly is just outside. You can't see her right now. And yeah, there she is. Cece is also out there. Our kitty cat, the famous Captain Cece. She's a wild pirate. We're on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada. And generally, we don't say the exact dock we're at just because there are some weird people. You guys could probably figure out if you know the area, but we don't try to give ourselves away for various reasons, internet-wise stuff. The boat needs a name. The boat doesn't actually technically, I don't think it legally needs a name. It depends what you plan to do with it and what size of boat it is. Our boat's name is Delphina. If you want to have AIS, you need to have a boat name so you can register your boat and people can like find it on AIS. If you plan to sail to other countries, it needs a name so that you can be hailed properly. I think, and if you have a smaller boat, you don't necessarily need a name, but it really depends on a lot of things like that. And our boat was 36,000 Canadian or 27,000 US dollars. Antigua? That'd be cool. I've never been there either, so I'm not really sure what it's like, but I'm pretty sure I've seen pictures before. We have been parked for a little while. We have taken the boat out. Believe it or not, Holly and I have taken the boat out more than one time. We've taken it out a few times. It's just been winter. The sailing season technically starts in May, which is what, tomorrow or the next day? The weather is finally getting nice. This week is supposed to be beautiful, so hopefully we take it out soon. And yeah, that video is actually live outside the boat right now. I can actually do this so you guys can see. I guess that won't help you. Hold on. I'll do it like this way so you guys can see the water. There's the water moving. So yes, we are floating here. That's our neighbor's boat there, but yeah, there's our boat. Still in Campbell River. Campbell River's cool. Never been though. What is AIS? What is it called? Automatic
Identification
System. So basically, if the Coast Guard or anyone else wants to contact you, you use your VHF radio. You might see there might be a plane flying through the video up top there, a seaplane. Basically, somebody will hail you and be like, there it is. It's going through. They can hail you and they can talk to you and they need to know your name. AIS basically has your boat live tracked using VHF radio, and it has the name of your boat already, so nobody has to identify you. It already identified you for everybody else, basically. There's also websites on the internet. You can go to like AIS online. There's a bunch of websites on the internet, and if you know the name of a boat and it does have AAS, you can type in that boat's name and literally it'll show you anywhere in the world it is. Obviously, you can turn off the AAS system, so you can't be tracked, because obviously there are problems with that sometimes, especially if you're in a pirate area, but that's kind of it. Holly and I are just winging it a little bit. We did learn a lot, though. We've been taking lots of, like, watching lots of videos and stuff like that. Salty Doug? I know a guy. Is Salty Doug someone you know?
Salty dog?
We know Salty Dog on TikTok, but I don't know if we know anyone with, like, Doug.
I know a dog.
Do you know a Salty Doug?
I know a dog.
Oh, okay. And appreciate it, Steve. Amazon has those caps. Sorry, what are you talking about, Kevin? Oh, AIS. I think Amazon does have AIS. They're kind of expensive. They're like $800, I think, for like a decent one. You don't want to get like a really cheap one, obviously. I think we actually have one on our Amazon wish list, but I'm not even sure if we put one on there or not. That is something we do need to get eventually. It's not a Hans. This is a Hunter Legend. 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. Yes, we are. Yeah, that is a Starlink. You guys can probably see the Starlink in the video above. You can kind of see it off to the side there. It is on the solar panel. I know it's not supposed to be there. I just haven't pre-printed a proper mount for it yet. Free shipping. There is free shipping to where we are right now. Yes, at the marina. But yeah, Starlink is very good for the most part. Occasionally, usually around the 5 o'clock, 4:30 to 5:30, the internet sometimes gets a little bit shaky because a lot of people are logging on after like work and stuff. Was your sailboat over or under 50K? It was under 50K Canadian. It was 36,000 Canadian or 27,000 US. We also got a pretty good deal. It was being sold for 44. We talked them down because of the time of year and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, that's live. That's not a picture, 100%. I know it always looks like that. Everyone always thinks it is. I don't know how to make it a little bit better so you guys could see that it's live, besides blowing it all the way up and then you wouldn't see anything but us. But yeah, that's outside. So if Holly walks by, you will see her walk by. I can go outside and wave at the camera if you want. And yes, if you go to the marine traffic maps, or you just type in AS online into Google or any search engine, you'll find all the different ways you can automatically track people with AIS. It's kind of cool too, because you can see everything. You can track private vessels, some of the bigger ones, cargo ships. Pretty much everything is legally, especially commercial vessels, are legally supposed to have AIS. They often turn them off to avoid sanctions and a bunch of other stuff. But our boat is a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5.
Legend.
Yeah, what she said.
I dig it. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Big enough crab. Yeah, I agree with that.
Thank
I
you.
dig it. Appreciate it, Jayhawk.
65700.
Yeah, it is kind of weird that Kevin, or sorry, that Kevin. I was gonna say that Kevin still exists. It is kind of crazy that pirates still exist. I feel like, I mean, I'm gonna say this. Obviously, pirates have never been like a happy thing that people see. Usually, if you see pirates, it means you're gonna be in a bad situation. Most pirates nowadays are just very poor people. Back in the day, it was like people that were usually part of the military, and then after the times changed, they like reduced the number of men they needed in the navy, and a lot of those people didn't have anything else they knew how to do in life, and they needed a way to make money, and that's what they did. Nowadays, it's more just like poor people with dinghies and other small boats that go around trying to steal food and random stuff like that. So obviously not great. Most of the time nowadays, it's in very specific areas of the world, but
Hello there.
hello there. 6-7 Hunter, welcome. What's up? Not too much. How are you? Oh, pop-up houses on Amazon. I've seen some crazy houses on Amazon.
Hello, Ace. How's it going?
Ace, I don't know if you can hear probably Holly up there. She's up on deck just yelling through the window. Wayne and Dee's, yes, I have at one point in my life pooped myself. It's been a long time though. I'm pretty sure I'm not sure how old I was last time that happened. I feel like everyone's done it at least once. Maybe not everybody. I mean, if you're a child and you have a diaper on, you do it all the time, but...
I mean, there's been a few close calls, I'm sure.
He was my neighbor for 5 years. Sorry, what?
There's been a few close calls, I'm sure.
There has been some close calls, yes. Yeah, I know, Cap. So I actually was always interested in those like weird pop-up houses or like the weird whatever you want to call them, the houses on Amazon you can get that are like really tiny and can do your own thing. The downside would be trying to figure out your own plumbing. You'd have to get like a I guess you'd have to get like our boat, just like a water tank and fill it maybe or something like that, or do a composting toilet or something. Who knows?
If you turn the camera a pinch, can you see Cece?
If I turn it which way? This way? Oh,
Yeah, towards the bathroom, basically. Wrong way.
isn't that towards the bathroom?
I can't see her.
No, you can't see Kitty. Kitty is just outside here. I can go show you guys if you want to see. I mean, to be fair, we could probably get away with this boat without using any kind of fuel. It does have a Yanmar diesel engine, and so yes, we do have diesel fuel on board for that, as well as a diesel heater. But we could probably use some big paddles and just paddle it out of here and then raise the sail. It is a sailboat, so I mean the main source of fuel is wind, but we could totally probably get away with it if we had some paddles.
Hoist the mainsail.
Yeah, there we go.
Right out of the marina.
Straight out of the marina. We could get some like Viking style big paddles and just cut some holes in the wall.
We have seen it done with them docking.
Yeah, we have.
But they had a different, a good spot.
Yeah, they had an outside. So our spot right now in the marina, we have to go left and then left again and then right into our spot, which is kind of hard to do with wind. I'm sure there are someone out there that is good enough to do that, but we saw some people do that. They had an outside of the marina spot where they could just kind of like roll right into it.
I don't really have wind today.
General Kenobi. Everything is good, thank you. Ace, love you. How you doing? I know you already said you're good, but where do you stay? I mean, right now we stay here on the at the marina, but we do want to take the boat out more. And also, Ace, thank you very much for the love you so much is 3 of them, and the heart me. Also, Daddy Ice, thank you for. Oh, we already got that on the gold medal, I think, and then dancing. Oh, you're awesome. Appreciate you guys. Or a 5-gallon bucket. Yeah, we got some of those too. We could use this one right behind us if we wanted to. Emergency situations only.
Aw, Ace, thank you so much for the 5 Go Populars.
I don't know if it's stream friendly. I know the streams can be kind of weird sometimes, but that's okay. I think, Kevin, this boat could totally move. It's not. It's weird. It's weird how easy you can get this boat moving. We have like the dock lines. It's only a 35.5 foot boat. It's not huge. We could 100% probably row it. Our arms would be tired. Holly and I would be just like, we would be beasts. Our arms would be massive if we did. It would be hard to row. It wouldn't be like the easiest thing. I think you could totally do it. We would not move very fast, but we could probably get out of the marina enough to raise the sail. I feel like that would be a fun video to do too. We should do that one day. We'd have to get some pretty big sails though.
Hello, Bob. I have a stepdad named Bob, and he says best of the best.
Bob's are best of the best. Sorry guys, just had that was TikTok asking to make sure we were still here. We had to do the puzzle piece. So I saw a guy, I think it was a smaller boat than ours, but there was a video of a guy that was pulling his own boat with a rope while swimming. I'm not sure what size that was, but... And also, Anthony, thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it. That is 1 out of 5. Kitty could get her catnip today if we get 4 more. The bucket for rowing. No, I know what you were talking about the bucket for. That's for the bathroom. I know exactly what you were talking about the bucket for. I was on it. I was there. I saw the whole thing. I can't lie. I've used the bucket before. That's happened. There's emergency situations sometimes. Sometimes you gotta use a bucket.
It's either that or your pants.
Yeah, so yeah, when it becomes that or the pants, you use the bucket. I mean, we do have a bathroom on board too, but you know. How fast can your boat travel? So, our boat is a displacement boat, which means it kind of, you know, unlike trimarans or some cats and stuff that float further on the surface, our boat is fully submerged in the water. Not fully submerged. I don't know how to say this without sounding dumb. 8 knots is kind of like the theoretical top speed of the hull, just because it's limited by hull because of we have to push the water out of the way to get moving. So it's not very fast. I think that's like 8 to 9 miles per hour or close to like the 14 kilometers an hour. Off the edge. Not off the edge, Kevin. I just sat in the bucket. How much do you pay monthly? We pay about $5.75 for the spot we're parked at. In the summertime, we won't be here eventually, so we won't have to pay that. But right now, $5.75, that gives us access to water, electricity, washer, dryers, bathrooms, and showers. We have to pay extra for some of those things. The water is like just added on for free, but everything else like electricity we have to pay extra for depending on how much we use. Uh, washer dryers is kind of like a laundromat, except for it's cheaper because I guess it's kind of included with our fees as well. Showers are extra too, but it's like $1 for 10 minutes, so it doesn't, it's not too bad. My boat is looking nice. Skylar, welcome. Yeah, your boat is looking good. We were checking it out. You must have taken off that tarp recently, because Holly was just saying after you talked last time on the stream, we went outside and we're like, oh, it was a bigger tarp on it before, right? I'm pretty sure anyway.
I'm pretty sure too.
Like the back was more covered before.
Aw, that's really funny. Just the checkup on his boat.
That's the best. Yeah, you don't have to leave your house. You can just check your boat right from there, right from the seat. What's the advantage on being that low in the water? More stability? I mean, I think it's just mainly because our boat is a monohull. Trimarans, they have like more, they can like disperse the weight more on top of the surface, so they get more speeds. And if you've ever seen, what are those boats called? Those catamaran race boats that have the hydrofoils, and they like once they hit a certain speed, they come right out of the water, so they don't have the hull being the limiting factor. Just any boat of this size that's a sailboat kind of gets limited by how fast it can go by just the design of the boat. Obviously, a motor can push you faster if you have a big enough engine, but for sailing, it's kind of like limited that way. There are definitely some boats that could go faster than that too. It's just I know they have more hull designs now that can like increase the speed and a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of physics involved with sailboats. There's a lot of really good videos online that I would do a terrible job trying to explain, but if you wanted to, you could probably Google them and find out. There's a lot of interesting stuff that way if you're actually interested.
Oh, the jellyfish with their little tentacles are going by right now.
Are they? Yeah, a lot of little jellyfish out there. But yeah, I think because this boat, if we tried to like hydrofoil it and it's a monohull, it would just like tip over. That's why you need like the cats, because at least then you have like 2 pontoons or a trimaran with 3. I appreciate it. Thank you for everybody liking, following, subscribing. If you haven't already, please do that. The slip we're in right now is we paid for it for the next. We would be paying monthly, so if we left on like the 1st, we could come back on the 20th and still be ours. It's not like a first come first serve. If we leave at the end of our month, it's like given up to the next person.
We just made to 10K. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for helping us hit 10K. We didn't do it in 10 minutes. We did it in about an hour, but appreciate it.
Hey, sometimes you can't win them all.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't paying attention today, so that didn't really help. So yeah, Holly and I recently paid for the like 3 months, although the first month is almost up, so we have like 2 more months at this current spot, but we'll be going back and forth a few times. Traveler, we are in Vancouver Island on British Columbia. I said that really weird. We're in Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. We're on the west coast. We're kind of close to Washington State. We're near the San Juans in Washington. I was cleaning. Okay. We probably even saw you here then when you were cleaning it, or heard you anyway. Why would a boat be designed that way if there's more efficient, faster ways? Maybe cost? I mean, I think partly cost. Also, this kind of boat is obviously like the older style boat from back in the day when they originally made sailboats. It's just like the more traditional style of sailboat. Technology's come a long way. This boat was built in 1989. I don't know how old hydrofoils are, but I mean trimarans and cats have been around for a long time too. They're just a lot smaller usually. But hydrofoils and like the modern technology of how hulls are built have come a long way in the last like 100 years. So for a long time they just built boats the same forever. I think they found if you make the boat like longer, it can make things go faster, but there's like a theoretical limit to how long it gets before it becomes inefficient again. There's a lot of stuff. You'd have to look up the physics of it. It's all kind of crazy. But I mean, mainly, obviously there's a more efficient way to move a boat. It's called an engine. But having sails is cool. It's just like the old school way of doing it. It's like riding a horse. You don't do it because it's fast or necessarily needed. It's just like a fun way to do it and maybe better to get in certain places. It's cheaper to run sails, obviously, kind of. I'm going to open a whole can of worms just going down this bit. Holly's staring at me because I talked about horses.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear anything,
okay, good. She's the horse lady. She knows more about horses than I ever would. Wow. I was just saying it's a sailboat, so it's kind of like riding a horse nowadays. It's not really the most efficient way of traveling, but it's still like something you like doing.
Sure.
Yeah.
We didn't hear you, Skylar. or we just like didn't notice or whatever, like it wasn't important. So we didn't hear your music.
Yeah, we didn't hear it at all. You're good.
And,
There's also our neighbor up here. He always plays music. It's not really a big deal. We don't
Yeah.
mind. I swear to you, when I was at work, I had to go. So I dug a hole behind. Oh wow. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Not proud. Not proud, but it was efficient. I'll look it up. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool videos on that. It is kind of a contract. I mean, we do sign a piece of paper basically saying we'll pay everything up to that, like the time frame. So you can do a contract. You can also pay for like a year. You can pay for 6 months. You can pay for a bunch.
what kind of music did Skylar play?
Yeah, Skylar, what kind of music were you playing? Holly is curious. We have never crashed the boat, although we bumped into the dock a little bit harder than we probably should have, but it wasn't that hard. We just like bumped it harder than we have before. We came off the dock and there was a lot bigger wind than we thought, so we ended up getting blown into the dock. But again, it wasn't like a crash. It was kind of just like a bigger bump than normal. Do you even know how to sail? Yes. Are we good at it? No. Will we learn? Yes. He said in BC and on Vancouver. I know. Sometimes I just like jumble my words. Yeah, we're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. How does it feel to live in a boat versus a house? Honestly, obviously a smaller space. You can buy boats that are extremely large. There's actually a guy over here, not too far, that has a massive boat that is probably bigger or as the same size as some houses. Obviously, the marina costs a lot more if you do that. The only other difference is you got to get electricity, water, and the toilet stuff situated, but that has varying degrees of ease depending on what size you get.
I don't know about that Green Day, but the Limp Bizkit's good.
There you go. I mean, Green Day's okay too. I would have come over if I heard any of that stuff, but I guess we didn't really hear it then.
No, I didn't hear it at all.
No. And Kevin, I apologize. There is settings. I can't set the settings any lower than I have it because we have Starlink internet and it starts to lag. So on YT, we usually have it set to normal latency. There's also low latency. If we do low, the stream is so bad that no one comes in because they hate how laggy it is. And then if we have it on high latency, then obviously we're like so far behind. The other thing is we're just really behind on questions because of, I try to always answer the questions as fast as I can and as best I can. And occasionally it just means that I get really behind on comments. So there's not that much of a delay. It just seems like more because I get behind on stuff.
P-free.
Is it hot inside? It's not that hot, no. It's 22 degrees outside. It's probably about the same inside, but shaded, so it's nice.
P-free, we've never heard of the song. You'll have to sing it for us.
Yep. P-free, hummus a bar. Yeah, there you go. If you guys want to, try to refresh the stream, and it might make the lag a little bit. I don't know why, but sometimes it does buffer, and then you get behind on stuff occasionally. But we don't have that much of a delay.
I mean, we don't really have the fishing boat, but one day we'll have a tender so we can do more and stuff.
Sorry, does who maintain it on their own? Oh, do I? Yeah, Holly and I both maintain the boat on our own. If that's what you're asking. So I was an automotive tech before, so I know how to work on engines and a bunch of stuff like that. Mechanical things are generally mechanical things. Obviously, there are some things on a boat that are different than most cars, but it's not hard to figure out. I know all the basics to how to do that. Holly was also a very mechanically inclined person. We work very well together. We've done all the maintenance on our boat so far ourselves. There are probably some things we would maybe ask for help or have to do some research on, but for the most part, it's decent. If I can live on a boat, I'd like to go fish. Yeah, we'd like to fish more as well. I'm just going to lounge a bit more. Yeah, we do fish, Skylar, but we just haven't fished as much. We've crab trapped a little bit. We would like to fish more. I guess that's what you probably do, hey, with your boat, Skylar? Take it out and go fishing? I know you said you went down to Seattle, so you do like little trips on it too, but so it's like your cabin for you guys. 1869, but the newer styles were perfected in the... Yeah, so there we go. Swimming Pumpkins always got the history behind stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
I kind of figured hydrofoils were pretty old. I just wasn't 100% sure on that. I do know there's a lot of countries and a lot of places where they had cats and tries way, way back in the day, like Hawaiians and people in the, like the, what are those countries called? I can't even think what they're called.
Everything trash. I love it.
The Polynesian countries, a lot of them had like cats and stuff like that. How do we maintain the cooler temperature inside? I mean, this time of year it's just kind of cool anyway. It's starting to get warmer, and in the summer it might be difficult. We'll have to see. We don't have. Oh wow, we don't have. 1 second, everybody. There's a rather large beetle in here.
Oh well.
Let me just take that outside right now.
I've seen that come right through the window past me.
Holly, you let this beetle get inside?
I knew I seen it.
I can't believe it.
Yuck.
Get out of here. I can't believe Holly was on guard duty and she let the beetle climb in, walk onto the pillow.
Now he's gonna be fish food.
Now he's fish food, straight into the water. Have a good one. It's your boy. Thank you for being here. Have you been out in the open waters? We have taken the boat out, yes. We haven't been like too far out. We haven't been on the Pacific, like on the other side of the island, but we have been on the water.
I think I like Indian food dining better than Italian, but don't tell them that. I think.
Oh, does the guy with the big boat? I don't know. The guy with the really big boat, I have no idea if he does his own maintenance or not. He's like at a separate marina. The marina we used to be at when we first bought the boat. It's a pretty big boat. It's not massive. It's like bigger than the... It's probably the biggest boat around where we are. There is another really big one further further south. But yeah, it's probably one of the bigger ones in our area.
The captain.
She's coming out to you?
She's coming in through the door.
Oh. Oh, hi, kitty. There's the kitty, everybody. There's the captain. I don't know if he does or not. I have no idea. I suspect probably not everything, but who knows.
Nice and slow. She's old.
Please catch, cook, eat live fish. That'd be cool. We could do that eventually. I would like to. One thing I would like to get. It's called the yo-yo. It's like a little. Looks like it's basically a spool for fishing line. It's just like a really simple way of catching fish. Also, swimming pumpkin. Speaking of cats, let's get Captain CC her treat. Thank you, Swimming Pumpkin. We're at 2 out of 5 super chats. 3 more, and we can get CC some catnip today. That's the goal. We'll see. Don't worry, she does eat no matter what. We're not gonna like starve the kitty for this. This is just for catnip. It's for a little extracurricular for the kitty cat. And also, Kevin, thank you for subbing. Go stream on the water myself. Take care. Have a good one, Kevin. Do you stream? If you do, we should check it out. I popped up your stuff so I can look at it later. Anyway, thanks for the sub and thanks for popping in. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Who will forever be the captain and passenger of the vessel?
We both
Kitty
will be.
Kitty is the captain. Holly and I are just the passengers along for the ride. We're just the people that clean the boat.
We're the crew.
We empty the cat litter box. Where's the kitty anyway? Where'd she go? She's just chilling there.
Well, you know, it's 4.
It is 4. It is getting close to her food time. We enjoy living on the boat. We do. We've enjoyed it so far. Also, the weather is getting super nice. So now, yes, it's awesome. Do you ever get bored of just streaming all day? No, because we don't stream all day. We literally stream for like 2 hours, and then we're usually done. It's actually getting close almost. So you must just pop on every day at the same time and see us here, and it seems like we're streaming all the time, but we don't.
For you, all the time.
But yeah, specifically for you, we will all the time. We stream like 2 hours, we go do some other stuff, and then we come back and stream for another 2. We've mostly been doing that because it's been wintertime. Summertime will probably be a little bit less or more sporadic with our streaming. We do have a membership-only live stream, which we do more stuff. It's a little bit more, I don't want to say intimate, because that sounds weird, but it's a bit more personal. And we like chat and talk about stuff before the live streams, and there'll probably be more stuff like that, where we do some live streams while sailing. That's coming up, though. We also play games, we clean the boat, we work on the boat. If you ever want to sail around the world, we will fund your journey. I mean, that's kind of the goal for Holly and I. We're not at the point yet where we're making enough money on social or any of the platforms to actually be funded fully. We do have lots of ways that people can help us if they want to, and that's the whole goal. So right now, we're going from, so the whole point of our journey is Holly and I moved from a landlocked part of the country, having never, we've been on boats, but nothing this big and not a sailboat. We plan to sail around here a little bit to get used to the boat, kind of learn how to sail a bit more, get comfortable with the boat, figure out what we need for the boat. There are a few more things that would be nice to have. And then we do want to sail down to Mexico, and then from there it'd probably be like down to Central, South America, into the Polynesian, you know, like French Polynesia, maybe across to all the other little islands, and then over to Australia, Asia. Who knows? It'll be like a weird trip around the world. We do plan to maybe do that, so it would just take a while, and we'll have to see how the funding situation happens. Where do you live? We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada right now. We do plan to not be here forever. Where's your long hair? It's right here on top of my head, all tied up in a little bundle.
It's still right here.
Still right here, hasn't changed. It's a pretty chill stream for the members only stream. Yeah, if you guys want to become a member, obviously no pressure. If you don't want to become a member, that's perfectly fine. It's just one of those things for people that are excited to do what we do, and if you want to like get a little bit more personal and ask more personal questions and hang out with less people in the lives, that's, yeah, we do that kind of stuff. Plus it's usually like a sneak peek in what we plan to do. We always ask people what they think we should do for content and things like that, so I don't know. If you think it's worth it, you can join us.
I mean, sometimes those are going to be the only stream.
Yeah, and Cap is definitely one of the people that's in there. We got Cap, we got Swimming Pumpkin, we got Diesel, we got Anthony, we got Bacon, we got Shay. There's a couple others that I'm missing off the top of my head, but glow in the dark line would be cool. We should put that. Maybe we should get a glow in the dark line for on our Amazon wish list. And thank you, Umran. Thank you very much for the 2 roses. Appreciate you.
Aww.
Oh, sorry. What restaurants do you miss the most when you were in? And yeah, so Umran, as my dad said, Anthony, Holly and I really like to go get Vietnamese food, but we like kind of everything. We used to eat like Chinese food. The Vietnamese was always good. Vietnamese subs. We used to like the pho. We used to go to Indian restaurants quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know. We kind of like everything. We're a little bit all over the place with food. We don't really like fast food anymore. Most fast food places have really gone downhill, but we do like a lot of different like ethnic foods from different places all over the world. I'd pretty much eat. You know what I've always wanted? I've never been really big into coffee, but whenever I watch the like those Turkish coffee videos where they have like the sand and they use the sand to heat the coffee up, I've always wanted to try that. I don't know if I'd like it. I can smell it in my head and it smells delicious, but I've never been a coffee person, so I'm not sure I'd actually like it. Starship Troopers.
Oh, wow. That's a good movie.
Well, somebody said Jake Busey? I'm not sure. Everyone always thinks I look like Jake Busey. I'm not sure who that is. But Swimming Pumpkin knows. Just change oil on the hog, should I go? And up and down the street. 100% less sugar. Get out there. Less sugar, what kind of bike do you have? It looks so nice in the sun. The sun is very nice. But yeah, you should definitely take the bike up and down the block. Stream is always blessed with chill vibes. Yes, it is. Thank you for the follow, Kevin, by the way. Thank you for the subscribe. Kitty's here, guys. There she is.
Aww. We call her Kitty.
I know. So, Tim Hortons used to be really good. I have heard that apparently after Tim Hortons changed their coffee, McDonald's took over the old Tim Hortons blend or whatever. So I agree with that. But I'm not really into coffee. I drink a lot of tea for the most part. But I've always been curious about like the Turkish coffee that's been like, they do it in the sand. It looks really good. Let me drop the boat. Hop on. An illegal hardtail. That's cool. I like hardtail stuff. I built a few of my own motorcycles over the years. I'd be in so much trouble if I got caught. Where are you at, Less Sugar? Are you in Australia or somewhere else? I always forget. I want to say you're in Australia. I feel like that's where you said you were. But I'm not sure. I always mix people up sometimes. Not road legal. Hi, Kitty. Where are you going?
To the front?
It's for off-road. No, she's up on the... this thing.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what makes... Some people always say that kind of stuff. It's what keeps them going. You gotta have your coffee. I like my... you're in BC. Oh, really? I don't know why I thought you were somewhere else. Well, hello. It is pretty nice with the sun. I don't know why I didn't think you were somewhere else, but anyway. Your neighbor. Well, good. What are the divine 10-minute rules about boat if someone were to visit? I don't know. What are the rules if you visit? I mean, people always talk about no shoes on the boat, but Holly and I use our shoes. We just make sure they're clean. So I think usually I think people, again, Holly and I aren't like the traditional boat people, so we're probably not the best people to ask for that. We're very new to this. I generally think people say that you should always ask permission to board someone else's vessel before you enter. Usually you want to take your shoes off because, you know, track and mud everywhere, or just like dirt and sand can be gross. Also, like, the beaches aren't always the nicest. I don't know if there's anything really that much else. Hang out, be polite and friendly. I don't think there's too much. Anyone else know what is the must-dos when moving on, like coming to visit someone else on their boat? I don't even know. P-free, I think technically speaking, it depends on what you're doing. If you plan to move anywhere, the captain has to be, like, it's basically like driving. So the captain has to be perfect. Anyone else is allowed to. And the captain can, as long as they're not moving. So if you're anchored or you're at the dock, it doesn't really matter. Hello, Unplugged. How's it going? Non-marketing. Non-marking, I'm assuming you're trying to say. So I have, I should get a separate set of shoes just for the boat. I've also thought about 3D printing some. You can 3D print some of your own, and I've thought about doing that. But yeah, it would be kind of cool. West Marine. I don't know how expensive those are, Jayhawk. Are they expensive shoes, or are they fairly cheap?
Deck shoes?
And yeah, Less Sugar, if you ever see us around, you're more than welcome to say hi. We'll chat up. Yeah, CC. There we go. Cap knows. Just finished work. Unplugged. Well, welcome to the not work part of things. Hope you enjoy your stay. Although this is technically work for us, so. Waiting for a bus home. Oh, so you're just like hanging out right now, waiting. P-free, I think that really depends on where you're from in the world. I know, so Canada has, Canada's really weird rules when it comes to moving to other countries. If you like completely move to another country and you're working there and you live there as well, Canada allows you to pay the country you stay at and work at's taxes instead of your own country. And then if you ever come back to Canada, they just switch back to Canadian taxes. I know in the U.S., you pay U.S. taxes to the U.S. government no matter where you are in the world at all times. So as far as I know anyway, unless somebody else knows better than me, that's what I've heard. The U.S. makes you pay to the U.S. no matter what. Canada kind of allows you to pay to whoever country you're living and working in. It depends on a lot of stuff too. Obviously, if you want to maintain a Canadian citizenship, not even citizenship, just like the benefits of like Canadian citizenship, you're supposed to be in Canada for 6 months out of the year. So if you do plan to go somewhere like the U.S., you could be down there for 6 months and then back in Canada for 6 months to maintain like your free healthcare, whatever you want to call that. Anyway, without getting too political. I know, Less Sugar, there are some ridiculous boats. There was a big, huge catamaran in Vancouver last time Holly and I were there, and that one was like a couple $1 million. It was very nice, though. Although the guy that checked the boat out that we were looking at, he also apparently did the rigging on that big cat, and he said it was a pain in the butt to do. And that's something else as well. So Holly and I just registered our boat, and we registered in Canada mostly for the ease of title transfer and everything. But yeah, there is the option you can register your boat pretty much anywhere in the world if you want to. There are certain countries that have like very low or no taxes when it comes to that kind of stuff. And a lot of people do that. What make model? Our boat is a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. And I appreciate you, Unplugged. I hope it gets more and more exciting too, because we do plan to properly sail the boat in a live stream eventually as well. So we do make videos, we make long form, we make short form. The long form have been lacking lately. We just started making another one today. And then yeah, we will eventually do a live sail as well, which will be fun. Is it a catamaran? This is not. This is a monohull. It's a 1989 Hunter Legend 35.5. It is older. It is just a regular monohull. Nothing super crazy or expensive. Only $36,000. I don't even know if you could buy a catamaran for this price unless it was like really old and really not good. Ever get sunburn on the boat? I mean, not yet, actually. It's been winter the whole time there. Holly, have you got a sunburn on the boat? She may have had a slight burn the other day.
It was
a mild one.
a little mild.
It's just crazy. That's crazy, Sugar. I guess I should call you less Sugar. I apologize. I cannot read that writing right there. What is that? Where's Holly? She's just up top here. Oh, welcome. How are you doing? I recognize your profile picture. You're living in Hawaii, right? I think. Holly's just up top here. I could actually show you guys if you want. She could yell through the window if you want to hear her. Do you need water to own a boat? No. Technically, there's people that have their boats in the backyard. There are people that have boats in boat yards. So you technically do not need to have water to own a boat. It's just kind of nicer if you have water to have it on. I love that your boat is from the 80s. I know, it's a good time, right? I was born in 87, near the end of the 80s, but the boat is actually younger than me by a little bit. You must have on the water at all times. Hello, Nomad and K9. How's it going? And welcome back, Trina. How you doing? I'm hoping the phone call was just fun stuff and nothing too serious. She is getting her tan on. Holly is enjoying the sun. She is like a flower or a solar panel. She needs to have the sun. We've been dealing with non-stop rain and cloud for the last 6 months. The last couple of weeks it's been beautiful. So, or not even the last couple of weeks. The last couple of days. And yeah, so she's getting her tan on. She's enjoying it. I was out there earlier too. As you can see, I kind of need it. I'm getting kind of pale and pasty. Do you think you can live on a boat through an apocalypse? I mean, it depends on the type of apocalypse, I suppose. One of the big things, obviously, is we'd have to, like, scavenge for parts. This boat is not like an old wooden boat where you could easily, like, replace planks. Although, even if you could replace planks in an old wooden boat, you'd have to have the skill for that. I'm sure we could. We have solar. Obviously, we don't need electronics. We could get away with just, like, sailing and fishing. But I think eventually you'd have to go back to the land for certain things, so that would be a little bit of a struggle. You are young. Yeah, not that young. I mean, not that old. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, 87. I am 30, almost 39. I'll be 39 in just a couple of days. Seems like this week is just getting used to my new spot on the lake. Is it a beautiful spot, Trina? Yeah, exactly. Us Canadians, normal skin. This is, this is like 9 months of the year. We got like the 2 months in the summertime. 2 to 3 months in the summertime where we can actually have a tan. That's when we can cut our lawn outside. And I don't even have a lawn anymore. Holly and I saved up a long time. We sold all of our stuff from land. So Holly had a truck, I had a car and a trailer and a motorcycle or two. We sold all of that to be able to buy this $36,000 boat. So it's honestly very cheap compared to a house. The cheapest house or condo around here that I looked up recently was 360,000 Canadian dollars, 10 times more than our boat. I can actually look right now. Where's the Realty app? Let's find out. 7 years younger than you. I mean, you're still young too then. You got lots. We actually have a friend. How old is he? How old is Savage?
53.
53. So what is that? He's probably about 10 years. No, it's more than 10. I don't even know. What is 53 minus 39? I can't do the math right now. I get to you. Oh, that's awesome, Trina. What kind of boats do you guys have out there? Lots of, like, do you have paddle boats or is it something else? Do you have motor boats? The cat's name is Cece, spelled with 2 C's. So I'm a big motorcycle fan. I've always liked motorcycles and always had one since I was 18. So it's just spelled with 2 C's, like cubic centimeters. And she is the captain of the vessel. I mean, right now, this is kind of what we do for work. Holly and I have started to make content. We make videos. We go live daily. We do all kinds of different stuff like that. Long form, short form. We are not making enough yet to like break even, but we still have our savings. So we're working up towards making a little bit maybe. We don't need to make a lot. We're not looking to be rich people. No sailboats, Trina? That's too bad. But that's okay too. Lots of different kinds of boats is fun. 14 years. Yeah, there you go. 14's not too bad. He's a pretty cool guy. He looks pretty young for his age because he's been like a personal trainer, or not. I don't even think he calls himself that. He's a coach. Yeah, CrossFit coach, which is, basically a personal trainer of sorts. So let me see if I can find the cheapest house in the area. There's a ton for sale right now. Goats. The goats are coming? Are the goats coming? Holly, come on in for a moment.
How do you know?
I don't know, my dad is getting excited.
I don't think so.
I wonder why the amount of people dropped off so much on the YTs. I'm trying to find the cheapest house along here. I guess there's one for 185. Let's have a look at that. We are currently, so our boat is 36,000. There is a, I don't even know what this is. It says it's an apartment of some kind. So 185,000 for a very small apartment. It looks like a one bedroom, kind of like bachelor pad style thing. So still our boat is, what is that? What is 185 divided by 36? Like at least 4 or 5, 6 times cheaper? 5 times cheaper?
What's going on? Kitty, how about at 5 o'clock?
We can show you guys the outside of the boat too if you want. Well, thanks, Dad, for that information.
1:30.
We can also go outside and show you guys around if you want. No, Holly and I work. So Holly and I, we're in a relationship. Everything we do is pretty much 50-50. We're not the kind of people that like Holly does all the cooking and I do all the like maintenance. We literally do everything together. So Holly occasionally will do like a lot of the supper. She made a soup the other day. I made breakfast this morning. We go back and forth on all those kinds of things. Welcome, Bacon Batfish. How are you today? How's everybody doing? Oh, it seems the goats are back. They actually are.
No.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome, goats. Let's see if we can break the chat again. So far, it only shows 4 concurrent viewers, but I already know that's a lie because I can see how many people there are. And I apologize. I'm not going to be able to read the chat for at least a solid minute or so. I don't even know what to say. Do you guys want to see the outside? Because we can show you the outside while we're now. I did see somebody just sent a super chat as well, and I apologize. I do not know what you said. Blessings to you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm not going to be able to read the chat. I'm sorry. I know there's been a lot of super chats all of a sudden. We got the full 5, so we can give Kitty some catnip pretty quick here. But if you guys want to see the outside, I can show you that. I'm sub still. Thank you for being a sub, by the way.
You're going to have to get the kitty a treat.
Kitty, do you want to get her some catnip? Kitty wants some catnip anyway here. How am I going to do this? You guys have broken me too, so not only is the chat broke, but I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I've lost my whole train of thought.
The screen is just flashing colors.
Yeah, hold on. Let me try to show you guys. So I've watched the Goat Raider himself a few times. My dad is actually a Goat Raider now. I just want you guys to know my dad liked what you guys do. He was in my chat last time when the Goat Raiders came through. My dad loved it so much that he became one of you. So he is now also a Goat Raider. He pops in and checks on what you guys are doing. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I apologize for that. Let me see if I can get this working.
I guess I'll let you do this.
I will switch
Hold on, kitty.
to the camera and we can show the kitty cat. Thank you guys so much. I'm sorry I can't read the super chats. You guys are going too crazy. But I do appreciate it. Let me actually grab the microphone as well.
Oh my gosh, look at all the goats.
Everybody, the kitty cat is going to get some catnip because we definitely hit our 5 super chats today. I will try to read them all later throughout the stream. Very, very appreciate you guys. Kitty, did you give it to her yet or not yet?
Oh, I didn't give it to her yet, no.
Kitty gets some catnip. I'm going to try to. We'll give her a little pinch of catnip here. Here you go, Kitty. That's actually quite a bit. That's a lot of catnip, everybody. Kitty gets her catnip because we hit the 5. I don't even know what we hit. We probably hit way more than that. Thank you guys so much for popping in and sending all those super chats. We do appreciate you guys. I don't know how many Goat Raiders are in here right now, but it's going up like crazy. Oh, 217. So our chat started off pretty good today at close to 20 people in the live stream, and then we have 217 on YT currently. So I'm going to quickly, guys, show you outside. And again, I apologize. I can't even read the chat anyway. Holly is right now watching it, so don't worry. Holly is going to try to look at that.
Tell us about you if you can.
Yeah, let us know what's going on. I'm going to peek outside. Oh, who said that?
Tell us about you.
Okay, so I myself, my name is Brian, and Holly is right down here. She is the one in front of the camera, or in front of the computer right there right now. Holly and I moved on to our sailboat. Holly and I moved onto our sailboat about 6 months ago. We decided we wanted to do something different with our lives, so we sold all of our regular land stuff. And then we moved onto a sailboat. I'm sorry. I'm a little emotional right now. So I'm just going to keep showing the camera out here. Thank you, Go Raiders. I don't even know what to say to all of you people. Whew. Anyway, we moved onto the boat about 6 months ago. We sold all of our stuff to be able to do this. We've been working really hard to try to get our live stream going. We've been doing live streams pretty much daily. We also make videos pretty much every single day while we're doing this. Although we've been a little bit slacking with the daily videos. We've been trying to make long form on YT as well as TikTok with the short form stuff. We've been going kind of nonstop, and we've been getting pretty tired and worn out. We finally got through the winter, and things are starting to calm down a bit, and we're able to actually go out and sail. So we are very close to being able to take the boat out and go different places. We eventually would like to sail around the world, not very specifically like a circumnavigation, but we are trying to get to the point where we can look at this. There you go. All you guys on TikTok that can't normally see what's happening over on the YT, there it is. That's why I don't know how to answer questions right now. Anyway, if you guys want to see the front of the boat, we have this is Holly and I's front bedroom. We don't really use it for a bedroom. We pretty much just store our clothing in here. We have some like bike gear and things like that. A big hatch we can peek out of. You guys can see around the area a little bit. So we are just currently in a marina. Looking back, we have the bed. We have kitty cat, Holly. I would show myself, but you wouldn't want to see that right now. And then back bedroom, we don't have the mattress in here either. We basically have the 3D printer. Holly and I 3D print a lot of parts for our boat to make things happen. Right now I've been 3D printing stuff for the solar panels outside so that we can make things stay up top on the deck without them going anywhere. So things like that, you can see right there we have some solar mounts that go through the Dodger. Up on deck we have some little solar things that we 3D printed and designed ourselves as well. We 3D printed this just to go through the roof. So a lot of basic stuff, nothing super difficult and hard to do. But we very much appreciate everyone for watching our stuff all the time. And yes, don't forget Holly. She's there as well. She is basically as big or bigger part of this situation than I am myself. So thank you guys for popping in today. And yes, the boat is very awesome. We very much enjoyed being on the boat. It's always cool when the Goat Raiders come through. Like I said, I don't know if you guys know, but like I said earlier, my dad joined the Goat Raiders because you guys popped in last time. So last time, I'm broken.
Brian's dad is a goat raider now because he loves what you guys do.
So we were live streaming. We only had like 2 people in last time. Actually, today it was pretty much down to 2 people again on the YT side of things. Everybody showed up, and then my dad decided to become... He came and checked out your channel. He was very excited about the positive vibes you guys provide to lots of random people, and he became a goat raider. So thank you guys for popping in. And sorry that I can't answer all the questions right now because it's going crazy. How do you transport it outside of the boat? Transport what, Josh? Sorry, I don't know exactly what you're asking.
Thank you so much.
And what else do you guys want to know? If you want to know anything, I'll do my best to answer it.
How did we meet? We worked at the city of Calgary, so we met at the very last few years, and we couldn't be separated after that.
We worked together for 12 years, but didn't really meet until the last like 3 to 5 years, something like that.
Anthony.
My dad's name is Anthony. His name, I think, is Anthony Saskatchewan on here, I believe. You'll see him here and there. He does hang out. He actually messaged your fearless leader. What's his name again?
Is it Justin?
Is that what his name is?
I think it's Justin.
Oh, but thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a long process to try to get to this point. But yeah, my dad actually emailed and talked to him a little bit. Goat who? Go get a haircut. I got the haircut, except for I don't. The hair is still here. You can't get rid of the long hair. If I can get the hair thing out. Hold on. There it is. How do you navigate to the grocery stores? We walk. We use Google Maps. Nothing too crazy. Kitty's cat name is Cece. I like motorcycles a lot, so we just call her... I called her like cubic centimeters, so Cece. I also just call her Kitty Cat a lot.
Thank you guys so much.
Dad is in the house somewhere, yes. I'm not sure exactly where he's at right now. Dad, whereabouts are you? He supports us like all the time on all the things. He's one of the moderators in both chats for Holly and myself, so... I think he is on right now, yes. Dad, are you here? He could very well be in the Goat Raiders chat right now. He was in our stream, but he might have switched over. He might have been stolen by the Goat Raiders. I have long hair also. Welcome. Yeah, the long hair is awesome. I like the long hair. Right now we're in Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada. So we're on the west coast. Aww. We do plan to eventually sail down south. So we'll go through the U.S. and then down to Mexico. And then from there to like Central, South America. And then all over if we can ever afford it. So half the idea of the live streaming and making videos is so we can maybe make a little bit of money eventually so we can sail all over the place. So, yeah, I don't know. Dad, are you in the chat? I don't know if you'll even be able to see him because he's probably being overwhelmed by the amount of people that are here. I haven't been able to see him, and I know he was watching a minute ago. So if he is still here... What are you talking about, Sarah? I could live on a sailboat. Living on a sailboat has been amazing. There has been some times, well, it's been a little bit difficult, but for the most part, we really do like living on a sailboat. Holly and I are also not the normal sailboat type people. We like technology a lot. So if you guys want to see, I literally... we play video games together all the time. So there we go. We have my gaming PC, which is way too big for a sailboat, but we made it work. Holly has a laptop. We have like solar on the boat. We have some solar batteries. We got like the computers, we got the monitor. I 3D printed this mount on the compression pole of the sailboat. So a lot of the stuff on the boat has been 3D printed. We got another camera outside there. We do plan to do some live streams while actually sailing. So we're not the typical sailboat type people. We're really trying to do what we like to do anyway. Motorcycles. We actually had 2 like little tiny enduro motorcycles to get around on.
Your dad is in the chat.
Did you see him?
No, I didn't see him, but I just heard.
Okay, Dad is in the chat somewhere. He's probably back and forth, maybe in your guys' chat now, because he does like to hang out with you guys a lot. Like I said, he loves what you guys do, and so he finds that it's one of the best things the internet needs, because the internet can be a very negative place sometimes.
And we opted for the boat because it was just like a different lifestyle, tiny living, and that's very exciting. We get to move.
But hey, if we ever got a chance, we'd probably own a farm as well.
Oh,
we could be the Goat Raiders 2.0. We could be, we'll be the Horse Raiders or something.
We'll just be the zoo.
We'll be the zoo. We got the kitty cat already, so we'll just move right along.
Tina,
and appreciate you all.
Tina always pops in and checks on us. Tina Mueller.
Oh yeah, thank you for being here, Tina. Appreciate it. We got a few of the goats that always come back and check on us, so appreciate you all.
Aww.
I have never played. I have played Dead by Daylight, yes, but not recently. I mean, Holly and I have recently been playing Windrose, which is kind of like a pirate sailing game, so kind of fitting for people living on a boat. I mean, you've also played Battlefield like 6. We play GTA. We play, we play lots of different things.
The CC Raiders. Aw.
The Kitty Cat Raiders.
You're a good girl.
And appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. And I do apologize that I was not able to read out all of your super chats because there was a very lot of them. And I don't even know where I can look at them right now. I'm going to have to go back through them. But yes, Pirate Night, Parley, appreciate it. I'll like those. Yeah, we'll do the Boat Raiders. We can be, yeah, instead of the Goat Raiders, we'll be the Boat Raiders. I like it. We'll join forces one day. We'll get the goats on the boats, and we'll raid the next town over with much love and everything.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh, wow. Holy. Appreciate it. Also, the Goat Father. I like that name. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. We also do members-only live streams before we go live, usually. So every day we do a live stream and then a members-only. And hopefully soon we'll do some sale live streams as well as some, like motoring around within like the marina and stuff like that. From Oklahoma. Hello, welcome. How are you guys doing? I've never been to Oklahoma. I've always wanted to cruise more through the U.S., but I haven't done a lot yet. I've kind of been down through... let me see. So I went down to Mexico by car once from Saskatchewan. So if you don't know where Saskatchewan is in Canada, it's it's north of Montana. So I went from Saskatchewan, Montana, the northwest corner of Wyoming, into Idaho, the corner of Utah, Nevada, down into California, and then down into Mexico. So that's kind of what I've done. Where did we live before? Holly and I lived in Calgary, Alberta for the past 15. So Holly's from Ontario, Canada. I'm from Saskatchewan. We both lived in the Calgary area for the past 15 years working at the city of Calgary, and then we moved on to a boat. When I was younger, I also lived in BC and Saskatchewan and Alberta as well. And then Holly kind of...
I was in Saskatchewan and then Alberta mostly, Ontario mostly, and now BC.
And yeah, Holly... Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry,
go ahead.
No, you first.
Holly is also... She's worked on farms a lot too. So Holly and I are very familiar with farms. She worked with horses a lot. I was mostly like grain farms, so like tractors and just like farming, that kind of stuff. So very familiar with farming life.
And then in Canada, for the boater's license, so the PCL, it's like 2 to 5 hour online course. So it's not too bad. It just takes time.
And hello, Quebec. I saw somebody say hi from Quebec. Hello, how are you? From Ohio. Hello. I have been near that area.
Thank you so much. Have a good night, Janice.
You guys heading out? Goodbye, Goat Raiders.
Yeah,
thanks for
see
being
you later.
here.
Back to the barn, guys.
Goats can't swim. Yeah, don't worry. That's what the boats are for. Back to the barn, everybody. Yeah, good luck. Thanks for being here.
Thank you guys so much. Aww.
Hello from Estevan. I've been to Estevan as well. I used to play basketball against Estevan. So I lived in Outlook, Saskatchewan, and I was in high school basketball. I played basketball against Estevan.
I've been to Estevan too, also.
I had long hair then too. They always called me the something rocket just because my hair would fly back behind my head, so I looked like a little rocket or whatever. I don't know.
I mean, Kitty loves the boat. It's her favorite spot.
You could wave at Holly across Lake Erie. But thank you guys all so much for popping in. Love the Goat Raiders. Thank you for being here.
That's where I was born. Basically where I was born. How old is that kitty? She's 8 years old. Oh, guys, thank you so much.
We got to do a boat Goat Raider stream where we all do goat boat raiding situations. Yeah, thank you guys so much for that. Aww. And you're all more than welcome to be back anytime you want. We do appreciate it. That was kind of overwhelming for me today. Also, Nomad and K9, thank you very much for the heart me. Sorry I missed that. Umran for the rose. I did get yours, Umran. I don't know if you're still here, but appreciate you as well.
So, like I said before, the boater's license in Canada is like 2 to 5 hour online course.
Yeah, it doesn't take very long at all. It does cost between $30 and $100 Canadian. Yeah. And yeah, thank you guys
Heartland.
For being here.
Oh yeah, Heartland. I like Heartland too.
That was close to the Calgary area. There's what's that town called that it's always at?
Oh, Okotoks? Was
that it?
I
think it was close to Okotoks.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, exactly. It was filmed very close to where we lived.
Yes, I haven't...
The cat is real. Her name is Cece.
Aww.
She is the kitty. She is the captain of the boat. She will bite me right now.
Aw, thank you guys so much.
But she's very gentle. Love the goats. Sub done. Thank you guys for all the subs today. I don't know how many subs we just gained. Let me just check. We are at like 2,700 or 2,600. I don't know exactly.
Aww. You guys are awesome.
I mean, right now it only says 2600, but I believe that is a lie.
Uh-oh. Did it disconnect? We might have had an internet issue for a second.
You currently... Cute. Do we have a problem with the internet, guys? We might have had a outage right now. It shows everything's working. Let us know if it's working. Do you get cabin fever? We did get cabin fever, a very small amount, in the winter while we were waiting for stuff to happen. But now that it's summertime, things are getting better. I couldn't tell you how much we've spent in fuel in a year because we've only owned the boat for 6 months, and most of that time has been waiting at the dock for summertime to come.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, lots of stuff happened, Dad, and I don't even know what happened. I couldn't read any of them. I don't even know how I go back and read those. There's probably a way to do that. I did like a couple of them. Do you mind if we
read a few more?
Oh, no, of course. Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to go raid. You don't have to ask us for permission.
Live to survive.
Welcome. Yeah, lots of stuff just happened. I see the goats have visited. They did visit, yes. Connected TikTok has been reconnected. Also, my phone's about to die for some reason. I've been using it too much today. Josh's pants have arrived. If you guys are wondering, my brother's pants just arrived, so now he has motorcycle pants. Internet is fine. Okay, good.
For the second time, because the first time was small size.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, I'm not even sure what all these things are, but I appreciate you guys. I guess I can reply to that if you don't mind. Sorry, say goodbye. No, thanks for being here. If I could type. There. I'm gonna have to go back and go through all of the super chats because there was many of them. And I honestly have no idea how many there was. But appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna send up a few likes myself. A few confettis. We'll throw up some confettis as well. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for popping in. Is the cat real? The cat is real, yes. Her name is Cece. She is the kitty. She'll probably bite me right now. She's waiting for her snacky time, so she's ready. Ah!
You know her too well.
I didn't know that was going to happen, but I'm always checking in. Thanks for being here. Yeah, thank you.
Aww.
Yeah, cat is very real. Sorry?
I do recognize that name.
Yeah. We've seen quite a few of the goats. They often, quite a few of you guys do pop through our channels often, so that's awesome. We should honestly go join the Goat Raiders ourselves. Go see what you guys are up to.
I would like to do that. I think that would be so much fun. Can
we do a Goats on Boats? Live raid stream? Not that we have lots to offer in terms of tons of people, but you know. All right, Unplugged, thanks for being here. We'll probably be heading out pretty quick as well. We're usually it's supper time for us, so we're getting winding down ourselves.
Trip on two wheels. Hello.
Plateric, hello. Hello. I said that kind of weird. Welcome, Saline Plateric. How are you guys? We haven't gone out too far lately because of the weather. It's been getting nicer, so soon we will be going out more and more. I'm cooking now. I'm all sweaty. Where are you at? We're on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. That's where we're at. Thanks for being real. No problem. We always try to be as real as we can. I don't know if you guys saw all the Goat Raiders here, but it got wild for a second there. Is there anyone else? Any of the usuals? I know Unplugged. Cap, are you still here? Swimming Pumpkin. Trip, hello. Welcome. I don't know how long you've been here, Trip, but things got wild for a minute there. Yeah, that was crazy, Swimming Pumpkin.
Bless you, kitty. Ooh! Bless you.
Honestly, a little overwhelming, but it was good. It was cool to see. They have come before. Last time they came through, we were not monetized at all, so... But, I mean, it was cool. We gained a lot of subs that time. Right now, my YouTube is actually... Oh, I just said it out loud. It's actually broken. I don't know how many people we have involved in our channel right now because it won't even update.
I mean, Brian probably has to bust out the SPF 100 at least.
At least, minimum.
Unfortunately. Aww.
Yeah, right now it only says 2.6, but I feel like we gained more than that. But anyway. That's what we were at before. You look a little red, time to bust out the SPF. No, I'm only red because I was emotional, actually. So I don't know if you guys saw, but like a million goats popped in here, and they started stamping all over our deck. And I had to go outside and do a quick tour, and then I got like flushed and hot, and I'm like sweaty, and then I may have missed it up a little bit. We did. We got goat rated. That's what happened. But yeah, I definitely need the high SPF. I'm as you can see, I'm pretty pale as an individual. I get pretty tan in the summertime, but it's been a long winter.
Yeah, we just got goat rated. It was crazy.
It was pretty wild.
It was very, very cool.
Wicked Rebel, thank you very much for the heart me. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Sorry, I probably missed a lot of comments during that because the chat was moving so quickly. Yeah, if sea storm comes, not I don't even know if you're still here. If we get a crazy sea storm, we just stay at the marina where we're at right now. We're very safe.
Our old landlord had, I'll say that wrong, the Batalago. I'm sorry, I'm definitely making that wrong.
That's okay. I don't know what it is either.
He got like honeycomb tattoos all over it because he was like, didn't really like it so much.
Yes, Playdeck, we are streaming on multiple. We're on the YTs as well as the TikToks. We always usually pretty much do 2 streams at a time. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I think it is for multiple reasons. They both have their positives and they both have their negatives. They're both good. You know, it's good to have your eggs in more than one basket for a lot of things. If we're going to ever make this like a full-time thing that actually pays the bills in any kind of way, we kind of have to have multiple. So, unfortunately. It'd be nice to just do like one platform and just focus on it, but... And yeah, we are making a long-form video. So if you guys are on the YTs, we do have... Thank you, Josh, for all the crabs with tongs. That's still one of my favorite emojis.
Yeah, you're late back to the barn.
Yeah, the herd left. Don't worry, I'm sure they're still waiting. And if not, we'll give you a little... we'll hop on the boat. We'll give you a little lift back to the barn.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so if you guys want to know about the goat raiders a little bit, basically it's I think the guy, he has a farm. Obviously he's got goats on the farm. So he started a YT channel. He does a bunch of stuff like this. His whole channel is about positive vibes and doing cool things for other people. So they have like a ton of people on their live streams all the time. They go to random people. They try to find streams with like low numbers or smaller streams that are like whatever. I don't know if you want to call it struggling, but whatever you want to call that. They all raid in. It's kind of fun to watch because he just kind of tells them all to like raid, and then they all pop in. They all spread like positive vibes and good things. They donate a lot, and then they all go back to the barn. But they like, follow, subscribe. A lot of them, if they want to and stuff, they usually come check on you a few days later. Also, my dad was in our live stream last time when they raided us. They raided us twice now, so they usually come twice. The first time we were not monetized, so we couldn't get anything. Not that it matters. Just getting the subs and the likes and the views and stuff, it really does help out. But having that happen, this time we were monetized, so we were able to get like super chats and stuff like that. I'm housebroken. That's good. Poop on the deck from me. Well, thank you. We will cherish the poop on the deck forever.
No, there is none.
Oh. No poop on the deck. My bad. Yeah, the cat knows her spots. That's her one spot. She also likes to hang out over my shoulder here. She likes to be on deck and just sleep. But yeah, and then the goat raiders, they go and do spread positive vibes everywhere they go. That's what they do. Where was I going with that? I feel like I had more to say. I don't know. Super cool guy. Also likes technology. A farmer that has like cameras and he likes to do different things. Spread positivity and just be cool. My dad was in our live chat. That's what I was going with. My dad was in our live chat. They'd raided and he was so overwhelmed and excited by what they do that he went and became a goat raider. So he does that now too.
Oh, the battles. We tried to do the battles, Playderek. It didn't really work out for us. I'm not sure if we were doing it wrong or we're just too introverted.
Holly and I are bad at talking to random people on the internet. I mean, we can talk to people on the internet with like, and goodbye. Thanks for being here. Have a good one. The battles are supposedly pretty good. We have heard as well. Every time we tried, we were like, hey, you want to battle? And they're like, no, we're just heading out. And then the next guy was like, hey, you're on a boat? That's cool. I don't really want to battle. So every time we've tried to battle, it never really worked out. We could definitely try some more. But every time you pop in to do a battle, you have to like meet the person first. And that's like already takes a lot out of Holly and I. So we're bad at that.
We're going to need you guys to help us if we battle.
Yeah, for battling, we're going to need everybody in here helping us out.
I just have to start making dinner or something.
You're doing what? You want to go? You can go back outside if you want. Hang out in the sun for a bit.
Well, I mean, we should make dinner sometime soon.
Yeah, we should make dinner. Guys, I think we will probably log off. I think Holly and I are going to go have, just relax outside in the sun for a little bit and also make some supper.
Plus, Captain CC demands dinner.
And yeah, Cece does demand her dinner as well.
Isn't that right, kitty? You didn't even eat up the cat.
But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Sorry, I've never done it either. Yeah, so we tried it once or twice. Holly and I battled against each other just to like test it out. Basically, all it is it like puts you against somebody else. The more likes you send and gifts you send to that creator, the more chance they have of winning the battle. So if you have like a big stream with lots of people on both sides and people keep going, it kind of like gives you something to like cheer for your creator or whatever you want to call that. Which sounds super when you say that. Where are you guys from? We're Canada. We're on Vancouver Island, so the west coast right now. Holly came from the east coast originally. I was from the middle, and we moved to Calgary separately, and then we found each other, and then we moved out here to buy the boat.
What are you doing? What's going on? Oh my. Kitty.
First we were ahead. I'm behind on time now with you. First we were ahead. I know. You guys are all over the place with time frames. But yeah, we will be back later tonight, guys. And sorry, we are going to log off. Holly and I just need to do some regular life stuff. We do very much appreciate everyone and hope you all have a great day. We will be back around the 9:30, 10 o'clock p.m. situation. So thank you all for being here. We will talk to you next time on...
Nomadic Whims!
Goodbye, everybody. We'll be back later.
Oh, wow.